I'm so excited because the day has finally come. Yo girl is seeing Heathers today, and I get to interview Elizabeth Teeter before I see the show. She plays Heather McNamara. Can you tell I'm so excited? Like, I'm so excited. I watched Heathers last night on YouTube, the slime tutorial, and I got emotional. I was like, the time has finally come. Like, I love this musical so much. And I get to see it today, and I can't even believe I get to interview my favorite Heather McNamara. But first, okay, I need to figure out what to wear. So this is what I'm thinking. So I love this dress. It's really hot in New York today. It's the day after the 4th of July, so summer is in full swing. So I'm thinking about wearing this, but I also have another red dress that kind of fits the vibe for Heather Chandler. But it also is kind of like a little holiday-y, but I'll try it on for you guys in just a sec. Okay, this is the other dress. But honestly, like, this dress reminds me too much of Christmas. I think I'm gonna wear my other one, even though it's very cute and very red for Heather Chandler and on theme. Also, it's just like so hot out. I know I'm not gonna wanna wear these sleeves, but it is really cute. I always overthink what I'm gonna wear, but I also still have to get my questions and the game that I wanna play with her prepared. So I'm gonna go change back into the other dress, and then we can prep our questions. Hi, Broadway Besties. I'm having a little bit of a snack, and I just wrote my question cards. I was not planning on like holding these for the entirety of the interview. These are the things that I overthink, right? Anyways, but I wrote out what I want to talk about with her. And then I have a this or that Heathers edition. Little cue card. 17 or Dead Girl Walking. But that led me to have the idea, ooh, I love that game that I do sometimes where it's like you figure out your favorite musical by the end of it. Well, I think maybe I'll do that too. Or at least I'll write the card and have it if we have time to do it. Because those always make really good clips. And I think that they're really engaging and fun. So I think I'll do that too. But we'll be leaving in about 30 minutes to head over to Manhattan. So a little context. I started listening to the Heathers soundtrack, I think probably whenever I was a junior in high school, which had to have been at this point 10 years ago, probably when it came out. So this is such a long time coming for me. I'm not nearly as familiar with the West End production. I know that they added a song, if not multiple songs. I know they've changed some of the choreography from the West End production. So I'm not going in expecting it to be exactly the Heathers I know. But from everything I can see, it does look very similar to the West End production, especially the set. I cannot wait to see how Lorna, Courtney, and Casey Likes play JD and Veronica. That is the craziest, awesomest casting to me, especially Lorna. I'm really intrigued to see how Casey plays it, and I do think he's going to be really good because he's good at everything that he does. He's just not who I pictured in the role, but nevertheless, I cannot wait, and I think he's going to be great because he's one of the best actors, young actors that we have on Broadway. Also Carrie Butler is in it. I really hope that we don't, sorry, I know you're not supposed to say this, but I really hope that we don't have understudies. I want to see like the full current cast. I know that I'll be back though, because I'm not gonna see Heathers one time and never again. I know I'll probably go back a few times to see it. They technically opened, but we can't air our reviews of the musical until this coming Thursday. So I just want to add a few little cute braids because I always think that's a fun little touch. Yeah, so I won't be able to talk about it on the podcast this week, but I'm thinking about doing a surprise episode release, maybe on a Friday. I'm kind of like throwing all the rules out of the window when it comes to the podcast lately, because I'm the one who makes the rules, and I've been really strict for a long time, and now I'm kind of like, I think we can have a little bit of fun with it now. So that's what's on the agenda today. I'm interviewing Elizabeth before I've seen the show, which is kind of crazy to me because I can't talk too much in depth about the show, but it's going to be a shorter interview, about 15 minutes long. And so I want to like get to know how she came into the role, how it's been to open it on Broadway, and then just like play some fun games, like really lighthearted, easygoing. I'm not very nervous about it, although I couldn't really sleep last night, so maybe I'm more nervous than I realize. But anyways, yeah, so we will be heading over to Westerberg High soon. I think I'm gonna be really emotional watching the musical. When she says Dear Diary, I feel like I'm gonna like have a tear come to my eye. I've just like loved this musical for so long, and the fact that I'm finally seeing it today just feels completely surreal. Off-Broadway is definitely having a major moment right now. All the shows I'm most excited for are off-Broadway. There we go. Okay, two cute little braids just to give it a little something something. Okay, we made it to New York. We're headed over to New World Stages to go get set up for the interview. Listen to the sights and sounds of New York, everyone. A beautiful symphony in and of itself. We made it inside. Are you ready to go to Westerberg High? Elizabeth Teeter from the mezzanine.
To come into rehearsals because there were a lot of songs I wasn't familiar with and got to be surprised by.
And when the doors open, everybody sees the Heathers for the first time.
Stage, like trying to like not fall.
Yeah, what's going through your head? Are you just like,
a lot of the times it's like don't trip, don't trip. Stage, I feel like an emo like rocker boy. Like,
I love that. Lifeboat.
Oh my gosh, you can't do that.
Lifeboat is your favorite.
Oh my gosh, wait. That feels like I've been cheated to say my own song because that's not true.
It wasn't intentional.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we just wrapped the interview. It was fabulous. Elizabeth could not be nicer. And now we're gonna go and get a bite to eat. But yeah, the interview was good, right, Reed?
Yeah, I almost messed the whole thing up.
Okay, so story time. Reed, pausing for dramatic effect. Reed forgot the SD card that goes into the Tascam that records the interview. And look, I can't ever be mad at him because he's so helpful and he helps me with all of these things. But luckily, I brought my camera, which I've never brought to an interview before. So it's like, we can just take the SD card out of my camera, plug it into there, and we were able to make it work. What a relief, thank God. It was bleak for a moment. Reed sprinted over to me and he was in a tizzy. I don't have the SD card. I'm in a tizzy. And I was like, it should be okay. It should be okay. Because for some reason, I brought my camera. But yeah, what is this man doing? We are gonna go get a light bite and be back at the theater in like 45 minutes for the show. We just had lunch and now we're headed back to New World Stages to see the show. Guys, I really like, at this point I just can't keep talking about how excited I am. It's just like my state of being. I can't wait. I want to get a slushie I might get merch. I saw some of the merch. I didn't feel led to purchase any that I saw, but time will tell. I might go crazy. Who knows? And by go crazy, I literally mean like buy a tote, because that's all I ever buy at a merch stand. Oh, yikes. Sorry, I didn't mean to show you guys that. All right, we're headed to the theater. I'm actually emotional, like I'm not even kidding. I can't believe I'm in this theater. I'm so excited. It's crazy. Come on, Westerberg! It's intermission. It's very loud. It's amazing. It's actually so good. And I cannot believe what my eyes are seeing. Mackenzie Kurtz is perfect. Lorna Courtney is perfect. Casey Likes is perfect. I can't wait for Act 2. We just left off at Our Love Is God. And like, I'm seriously like living in a fever dream right now, and I already cannot wait to come back because I feel like I'm missing so much. My girl Elizabeth Teeter is doing fabulously. Big fun. Might have been one of my favorite numbers. Reed, thoughts?
Yes.
You agree?
Yes.
We're loving it. I do miss You Make My Balls So Blue. That song, I really do miss that. I'm sorry. Maybe it's not PC anymore, but I loved that song. But it's okay. It's still so good. And I will catch up with you guys after. Just got out of Heathers. It was amazing. It was everything I expected it to be and more. Reed?
That was one of my favorite shows I've seen.
He said that when it ended. It might have been one of my favorite shows ever. And I was like, that meant the world to me. I will break it down on the pod. I definitely need to like process. I cannot wait to go back. Everything that like I was looking for, like they hit the mark on. Like every song that I wanted to be like boom and like hit you, like it did. It could not have been better. It was sublimely perfect. And now we gotta get home. Now we're gonna take the 1 train. So yeah, it was perfect. It was so amazing. I like, that's really all that I can say, but I have no critiques at this moment in time.